I'm here to tell you in this video what this thing here, the guitar, has taught me about life. Being a professional musician for years, the things that it's taught me both in music and out of music. It's had a lot of ups and downs. First of all, it's taught me a lot about creativity and how having a creative and musical mind can be very, very hard to deal with at certain times, particularly at night time when everybody is asleep. For me personally, that's when my creative juices get running, and I struggle with sleep massively from it. Prior to actually playing the guitar, I mean that was a long time ago, but I didn't struggle with sleep ever since. I've just always struggled because I just get ideas constantly in my mind for the guitar. Another thing that it's taught me is that, especially for me, it's such a great device for escapism from anxiety. It helps me anyway so much with anxiety when I have problems with it, or when I've had really major problems with it in the past. If I start playing my guitar, it takes me into my own world, and that own world, that feels like the real world for me, and this world just feels like something else. It's taught me a lot about discipline and muscle memory within every sector that you can possibly think of. Obviously, I teach the guitar day in, day out, and I know how important muscle memory is. I know that if you want to get good or at a certain phrase, or you want to get fast at a certain phrase on the guitar, all you have to do is constantly keep repeating it slowly and slowly and slowly, and your speed will build up as your muscle memory gets better. Relaying that onto other situations in life, if you go to the gym and you're new, when you first start, certain movements will be very hard, but if you keep repeating those movements, your technique will get much better with them, and naturally you'll be able to do it without thinking so much in your brain as well. Same with running, just anything in general. And then also with regards to discipline, it takes a lot of discipline to sit down at the guitar and repeat something time upon time again. Sometimes you can think you can do it so much that you feel like you're not getting anywhere, but it's just because you need to keep doing it, and you need to be disciplined to keep doing it and not give up. And I personally, from guitar, I take that same approach with other things when I'm rubbish at them, because there's loads of things I'm rubbish at. I'm generally rubbish at everything when I first start it. I just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat until I can do it at a point where I feel comfortable and I'm happy with how I can do it. And the final thing that guitar's taught me about life, which I would probably say this is one of the most valuable pieces of information that I've figured out, is how breaking the rules within reason is a good thing, and it doesn't make something wrong. There's a lot of theory behind the guitar and behind music, a lot of scales and etc. However, breaking outside of those scales doesn't mean that something is wrong. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It just means that you're doing something different. The theory is there for you to fall back on if you feel you need it. And I feel you can apply that concept to other things as well. Just because somebody says something is right doesn't mean it's wrong. But it doesn't mean you can't break out of that right or correct concept a little bit to come up with a new idea yourself, or a new theory yourself, because everything is theory in some way, and the way something becomes fact is from somebody saying that that is a fact. So the biggest thing that it's taught me is that there is nothing wrong with breaking out of something a little bit within anything in life to do something your own way. I hope that's helped. That's what it's taught me. There's many things on top of that, but this video would go on and on and on and on. if I carried on with it. I could speak about it so much, I just can't put it all into words. Anyway, I'll catch you in another video. In the meantime, keep on rocking.